Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tiwaloluwa and I am an Imperial College Business School student. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're coming back for more, you should be subscribed by now. I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, in this video, like I promised in my last video, I'll be making this video specifically to answer the question around interviewing with Imperial College. After my application, I got an invitation to interview, and like a very good person that I was, I prepared for the interview. I searched everywhere on the internet, from YouTube to everywhere on Google, to kind of look for questions that Imperial might typically ask their master's program interview. I got a couple of questions, but not tailored or not specifically for Imperial, for generally like master's program generally, and I prepared for those questions. However, to my amazement, I got to the Imperial College interview and those questions did not come out, and so I'll be giving you like the tea. I'll be giving you the exact questions that I was asked on my Imperial College Business School master's application. So if you want to see a video like this, please share it with your friends that might be applying to Imperial. Anybody that you think that this video would really help, please share it with them. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to read out the questions, and please bear with me. The questions were 6 in total, and we used the Kira platform. Kira is like, if you've heard about IFView, Kira is something like that. It's a platform where universities use it to do interviews or to conduct interviews for their students. It's a pre-recorded interview, meaning that someone has recorded the video ahead of time. So when you log into the platform, you see someone come and say, "Hi, my name is Andrew, and I'm going to ask you this question," right? Once you see that, or once you finish hearing the question, you'll see a button that would say "Start recording your answer." Although they give you 30 seconds to kind of prepare, like from giving you the question to answer, they'll give you 30 seconds to prepare for your answer, and then you can start answering that question after 30 seconds. Obviously, there's going to be like a timeline to the answers. You can't just talk for as long as you want. I think it should be like a minute or 2. I'm not exactly sure right now how long it took, but I think it was around that timeline. A minute or 2 to answer some questions, and then when you're done answering it, you just press end. I must remind you that I was in Nigeria when I did that interview. I had a bit of network issue at the start of my first question, and so I switched to my networks. And the good thing about Kira was when I switched to my networks, I was still even able to go back to where I was. I was still able to answer the question again. So that being said, we'll go right into the questions. The first question was, it was not exactly a question, it was more or less an instruction. You need to use a laptop. If I've not mentioned that before, you can't use your phone for this interview. You will need to use a laptop that has a webcam because you need to record a video. The first instruction was, hold up your passport or any valid ID to the camera for about 3 seconds. After you've done that, you then introduce yourself. So this is the part where you just tell them your name, what you currently do, and the fact that you want to be an Imperial College Business School student. The second question was, tell us about a time when you've set a goal and then you had a setback in that goal and what you did to mitigate that setback. This is about the time where you tell them about the time where you set a goal and things maybe didn't exactly work as you had planned, and what you did to mitigate the setbacks that you faced in that goal or stuff. The third question was, you are now in a team of people that you do not know. What role would you assume in that team and why? In the time when I was recording the interview, the question was pretty new to me. So I just told them that, if I made myself in a team of people I do not know, I think the first thing I want to do is introduce myself to the people, also get to know them, where they're from and what they're, maybe how they got on the team, something like that. And then tell them, you should know the answer, right? I can't remember what I said. The fourth question was, choose a global business and tell us what contributed to the success of this business. This question might kind of catch you by surprise because, there's a timer in front of you, you're kind of nervous and you can maybe pick up a business off the top of your head. But fortunately for me, I used to work with a global business, which was pretty successful. So I just spoke about the company I worked for at the time and told them that, the people was a determinant of the success of the company culture, and all that good stuff, right? The fifth question was, tell us something about yourself that we would not find in any part of your application. So this is, I think, the time when you can relax and tell them, oh, I enjoy doing this in my spare time. This is what I've been doing so far. In my own case, I told them, oh, I was currently learning French because I was learning French at the time I was doing that interview. I told them about what I enjoy to do in my spare time as well. And the final question, which wasn't exactly a question because you would not have to record a video, you would have to write or type out something. So they'll give you 5 minutes to answer this question where you have to write out something. In my case, they asked me, or they told me that, oh, I have a friend who wants to work with company X, and I know the CEO of company X personally. So they want me to draft an email to the CEO introducing my friend. You make sure that you cross your T's and you dot your I's. Make sure your spellings are correct. No matter how short the time is, make sure you're fast and you write something logical, right? So those were the questions that I got. There were 6 questions in total, and it was, for me, I think my video interview was pretty good. I really enjoyed the process, even though there were questions that I didn't expect, but I did answer them as well as I could. So you should get ready for an interview with Imperial if you're applying to Imperial. Like I've said before, if I've not mentioned before, this is from my personal experience. I'm not saying you will get these exact questions in your own case. So please be mindful. You might get something similar, you might get something totally different. But this was my personal experience. If you have watched this point, it's because you have enjoyed this video. Please share with somebody that wants to apply to Imperial or currently in the application process. Share this video with them, let them get ready for their interviews, and please drop me a like or drop me a comment. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.